What's up, everybody? Tony P, Joey Bear, the Peripheral on Xbox Live, the Salt Shaker on Xbox Live. We're here today to talk about the great movie. What is it called again?
Baby Driver.
It's a great movie.
You wanted to fucking see this movie. We saw this movie. What did you think?
Oh my god. Look, this movie was so amazing. It is so great. The actors were well cast. The action was awesome. And I don't think I've ever seen a movie integrate like action sequences with music. At least I don't remember.
Dude, that's every movie does that.
No, they don't.
But
But not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
So this takes that. What
to another level.
Most action movies, or most whatever, any movie that has style will incorporate music into a scene. This takes that concept and makes the entire movie. In fact, it's a plot element.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Baby. His character has been through some sort of a car accident or something along
When he was younger, yeah.
Right. So now he has this this thing.
Hearing impediment, like a ring in his ear.
Some sort of hearing
tinnitus.
impairment.
They call it tinnitus.
Right. Yeah. And he has to listen to music to stay focused. But he also loves music. And like that music is incorporated throughout all the scenes of the movie, all the major scenes, all the action scenes. All of those scenes incorporate music in some fun and unique way.
I really don't think there's a scene where there is no music.
No. Well, there is a couple.
Might be,
yeah. There's a couple where it's intentional, like when They take the music away from the character to kind of like...
Spoiler alert, yeah. Spoiler alert.
Kind of like that's his kryptonite,
Yeah.
take away the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does have that fantastic like kind of element where it's almost like you're watching a superhero movie and music is what makes this guy a superhero.
It drives him.
Right.
It drives him.
Absolutely.
I would like to talk about the director of this.
And you're right.
Because like he, in my opinion, I know I haven't seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Mm-hmm.
But... with that movie aside, I don't think he's ever done a film like this. I'm not sure. I know he did the trilogy, the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
What else?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Hot Fuzz.
World's End.
Great movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
All three
awesome.
great movies.
So clearly, if you think back on it, like you think back to Shaun of the Dead, there's tons of elements where he used music alongside with the action.
You're right.
Yeah,
Like
the
whole shootout at the end with Queen.
With
playing.
Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. The girls literally like bopping to the beat of the song while the action scene is happening.
Now, okay, going back to the soundtrack of it, honestly, it was very original because I've never heard most of the songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly think the only song I heard was the scene where they're in the diner where it's Baby, the girl Deborah, and the other guy, John Hamm. Yeah. That's the only song I've heard.
What is that song? How'd it go?
Never Gonna Give You Up now, something like that. No, it's from the same artist.
I don't know.
Intermission, Raider Love, New Orleans, Never Gonna Give You Up.
That's it. Who is it?
Barry White.
Barry White. Barry
Okay,
White.
that's
Yes,
it.
I couldn't remember his name.
Never Gonna Give You Up, Barry White.
That's a badass track.
And since Baby walks into pose to get Deborah,
Yeah.
Buddy is there waiting for Baby.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. That fucking track is fucking killer, bro. Barry White, that dude basically like has sex with me every time we talk.
But how do you have like an action movie
to this
an action sequence?
Well, it's a build up because like that. You get me that? And like it's a build up. You get me?
Oh yeah. You like to talk about you rated movies based on whether or not you would purchase them.
Okay.
So what would you do? It's Tuesday, early morning. Best Buy has a limited edition collector's still book, whatever. What are you gonna do, Tony P?
I will Black Friday that bitch. I'll fucking camp outside. goddammit. That fucking that fucking movie is so fucking badass.
It's such an original
It is so
movie.
yeah. It is
It's so original.
Although I know the Getaway from the 1950s or 60s inspired it because I saw the Q&A with the director. But like I feel that it was a breath of fresh air in like this whole like collection of movies right now. You know what I mean?
Because we're living in this climate of the sequel. You know, when's the next Marvel movie coming out? Phase 3 of the Marvel.
I love Marvel, but
universe.
I think they need to cool it. They kind of need to go away.
Well, you saw Spider-Man. I haven't seen that one yet. Well, we gotta save that for another
Spoiler!
Spoiler alert.
Anyways, back to Baby Driver. Like, I just felt it was a breath of fresh air. It was a Fast and Furious. It was sophisticated Fast and Furious. I think that's the best way I could categorize that movie.
Well, I would never compare a movie to Fast and Furious because that's, that's
The
a
Rock
fucking
comes out.
insult.
The Rock comes out, and then John Barenthal. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm just joking. There's John Barenthal in there.
Yeah.
There's Kevin Spacey in there.
Kevin Spacey.
And then there's
Fucking
Jamie Foxx.
cast in that
Exactly.
movie. John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm.
Even I don't know who she was, but like John Hamm's like squeeze in the movie.
She did her
She
thing.
was awesome. Like,
Yes.
and I don't know who played Baby's like stepdad or his foster dad, but
Yeah,
like that guy was awesome.
Yeah,
too.
he
Like,
was too.
He was
Yeah.
badass. His role was so minimal, but it was such an impact
on
yeah,
him.
big time.
On him, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He speaks a lot with his eyes, his
Yeah, he
expressions.
does. Yeah.
He even did like at one point where he's getting angry, like his cheek was twitching,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was like, "Hey, that was kind of cool."
Yeah.
But yeah, and the
then-
physicality of the role
Yeah.
too. Like he's running, he's jumping, he's driving. Like I thought he did a really good job.
He played the part.
Mhm.
He fucking
Big
played
time.
the part.
And
I
the-
like him. I'm an instant fan of his now.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this guy.
That's like his breakthrough film because he's actually one of the characters for the Divergent series.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Shit. So
And I've
that
never
wasn't
seen any
his
of those.
breakthrough
Yeah.
role.
I've never seen any of those movies.
They don't
'Cause I
wanna
got
watch that
standards,
shit.
bro. I got standards,
Exactly.
bro.
We're not gonna watch a fucking Divergent. That's like the poor man's Twilight. All right. If I'm gonna watch one of those shitty movies, I'm gonna go big and watch Twilight.
And he's talking shit about my sophisticated Fast and Furious, bro. Come on now.
For real.
That guy was
All right,
cool.
but let's talk about Jamie Foxx.
Oh
though.
my god, man. That guy knocked it out the park.
He came out. He
He-
came out.
he
And the
came
guy
out-
sucks a lot of times, but like he came out with this film, and he rocked it.
Badass character.
He was
His
awesome.
fucking lines were the most memorable in like the entire
He
fucking
stole
film.
the show
He
in
did.
his scenes.
When
yeah.
when he was on camera, he showed up.
Yeah.
You know, and like he stole the show from Baby, I think, when it was Baby and him and whoever else was on there.
Yeah.
He stole the camera. And man, like I have high praise for his role in this film, man. It was so great. I
Okay,
loved it.
so what's your score, buddy? What do we got?
Since it's, in my opinion, the second best film of 2017, I gotta go with a 5.
Yeah,
I gotta go with a 5 because it's so fresh, it's so original, it's nothing like what's on cinema right now.
Mhm.
You know, like, and it was from, he's only directed 3, 4, tops 5 movies.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
and,
right.
and like he has arrived. You get me? From like when this film came out, he arrived. Yeah, I gotta go with a 5, man. I'll definitely pick this up, man. Definitely. And the soundtrack too.
Yeah,
I
the
need to pick up
sound.
the
Yeah,
soundtrack.
for sure, I would pick up the soundtrack. The movie, of course, I'm gonna pick up the movie. It was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Baby Driver, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
Go and watch Baby Driver. I give it a 5. That's definitely a day one Blu-ray purchase for
Yeah.
me. As you can see, I tend to like to get my Blu-rays on day one. Okay, so as far as like Edgar Wright overall as a filmmaker, this was an evolution for
Yeah,
him.
it was.
If you look at his previous films, like even if we talk about Scott Pilgrim versus the World, this movie is like he's growing up.
he's
You know
come
what I
full
mean?
circle.
Like, yeah, like
Full
he's
circle.
so comfortable. I don't know if he's doing the edits himself or how involved he is with editing the film. Obviously, he's got to be involved because he's picking
It's
the
his
music.
film, man.
It's his
It's
movie.
his
Yeah,
film.
he's his brainchild. But something of a revelation, new, fresh, original. It just feels like this is the future of like the kind of like the where Edgar Wright's career is going to be heading. Is going to be music based.
He also set the bar. Like
Yeah.
he said it. Like it is a really great film.
Yeah,
Really great film.
awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what's up. Like, subscribe, hit us up on Xbox Live. Come on, Gears players. We love playing Gears Horde.
Nah,
Come on.
we're gonna have to go back to Halo 5 because Gears players aren't showing up these days,
have to
man.
go back to Halo 1, bro. It's gonna be me and you just shooting each other with a pistol.
We're gonna connect with Xbox.
Because these dudes don't stick around.
Let's
man.
go to Silent Hill, man. Fuck the online gaming.
Anyways, you know what's up. Hit the like, subscribe. The Salt Shaker, the Perezos. Peace.